He's only held one baby. Do you want all one gender or a mix? How many kids are you guys wanting in all? Are you scared to give birth?
I have a fear of like not being good enough.
Will you take a break from YouTube once the babies come? I think like my biggest concern as far as our relationship. What's your favorite part of pregnancy?
I don't have one.
Will you be bringing up your children with religion? I would have never seen this for us. Can you do them children?
Hi guys, it's Aubrey and Braxton, and we're back with another hit Q&A for you. Finally dropping.
It's a good thing that he doesn't film the intros. That was terrible. You sound like a robot.
Hi
Anyways,
guys.
we're
It's Braxton and Aubrey. We're back with the Q&A video.
I have all of your questions written down, screenshotted. We had a lot of questions, so this video is probably going to be kind of long. The last time we tried to film it, we had a lot of technical difficulties and it took like literally an hour. So we're going to retry again today with better situations. Anyways, if you guys want to see a part 2 of this video, just let us know. We can definitely answer more questions for you guys because I'm sure that there will be more after this video drops. But we're gonna go ahead and just get started into the video because it's gonna be a long one already. So you guys had a lot of amazing questions, and like I said, we always appreciate all the support, and we're willing to like answer pretty much anything that you guys want to ask us. So for the most part,
Anything.
pretty much. There were some questions I asked you if we should skip, and you said no. So here we are. Somebody asked how old we are. I think I should start with that one. There was a couple I forgot to screenshot. I am 25. I just turned 25, and Braxton is 28. His birthday's December, so he's an old hag.
Rocking the boat. Rock the boat.
Another question that I know that somebody asked on my YouTube that I have not screenshotted so that I kept it in my head and I wouldn't forget.
Oh, you could do that.
Was that how do they keep the babies separate? Like how do the doctors know which one is which, and will they know which one is which when they're delivered? So the twins are in their own placenta, and then the other baby is in its own placenta, and yes, they are twins. They are identical twins. So those two, obviously, like they can tell by baby A being by itself that that's baby A, and then baby B and C, I really don't know how they tell, but they are able to keep telling at every appointment. They like rotate around a lot, but I don't think that they like completely shift sides and stuff, so I don't really know, but they're able to tell. And then she said baby A will be delivered first, and then B and C will come after, and so I guess they just know somehow. I have no idea really how they know, but they do know. I guess they're good at their job. Do you plan to stay home once they're here or go back to work? I can't imagine childcare for 2, let alone 3. So we're kind of winging it. I feel like we don't really have like necessarily a set plan. I'm going to hopefully be working from home during that time, and my goal is to just be working part-time. But now that YouTube is like really taking off for us, I'm hoping that that will at least like pay my bills and allow me to be able to stay home with the triplets while they're younger, just because yeah, childcare for 3 babies is going to be a lot of money.
Bananas.
Braxton already works from home, so even if I do have to have like some sort of part-time work, I think we'll be able to figure it out. And then my mom also works from home, so she's going to help us watch the babies too.
All 3? No.
You think you can handle it? I don't think so either. Eventually you will.
I can handle myself.
I agree. My question is, what is your future looking like for you and your soon-to-be family? Praying for you and those babies every day.
We're in shambles.
Thank you so much for praying for us. We need it. I don't know. We don't like have... I don't pray for me because I have to deal with him. We don't really have like a set plan as far as like what our future looks like, I guess. We're going to be buying a house at the...
Buying a house.
Hopefully end of this year.
Kansas City.
Yeah.
If I can get her on the train.
No, I want to move to KC too.
Kansas City, bigger car.
Yeah, we do need a bigger car. That's coming soon. Not soon.
More
but
extravagant YouTube stuff. More extravagant art stuff.
I never would have in a million years thought we'd be living this life, like even outside of the triplets. Like I'm dating someone that's a full-time artist, like quit his career. I'm in school still, but like ultimately if I could do YouTube full-time, like I would be perfectly fine with that.
I put her on game.
I would have never seen this for us, but
you don't ever see it coming, you know?
And now we have 3 babies on the way. It's just crazy, but
you know, and I gave you the 3 babies, and I gave you the
I know
the
who gave them to me.
to
Thanks.
get YouTube going. So
Yeah.
you can just thank me.
Okay, thanks so
me.
much.
You're welcome.
Wondering if multiples run in your family, or was this a big old blessing from God? It's a blessing regardless, but you know what I mean. We have already answered this already, so I'll just vaguely say he
Apparently.
somewhat has twins in his family, but fraternal, which
Apparently.
men don't even carry the gene for that. So like, yes, he does, but it wouldn't have even mattered. We got identical twins plus an additional baby. I had 2 eggs that got through and then 1 split.
They said, we're gonna tear her whole life up.
Yeah, they just did it on their own. They were excited to meet us, I guess. They really wanted us.
Oh, liquor you were drinking.
Oh my gosh. The liquor you were drinking. We could post the videos. We could post the videos. My question, you mentioned you would move back into your mom's house. Are you staying there until after the babies are born, or are you going to be moving out before they get here? No, the reason we moved into her house was so that they can help us when the babies are here because, like I said, my mom works from home, and it's going to take a while to get 3 babies on a schedule. So we moved into here. Braxton will be moving April.
After my show in Kansas City, April 15th, 16th, and 17th. Just thought I would plug that in here.
It's good.
Follow my Instagram.
Good marketing. Good marketing.
But yeah, I'll be coming in probably honestly the week after that.
Yeah, so he'll be in here and we'll stay here just as long as it takes for us to get like financially ready to buy a house and move and have the babies on a schedule, and then hopefully just have some sort of idea of like what we're gonna be doing. Like we don't really know, so.
Nobody knows. We're winging this.
Do you plan on trying to breastfeed or pumping or supplementing? I definitely recommend a hands-free pump free through insurance. Yes, I will be getting a free pump for sure.
And I'll be pumping too.
My doctor has already told me it's gonna be hard for me to only breastfeed. I'm going to be pumping, breastfeeding, and bottles. I'm sure we're gonna do whatever the babies will tolerate. I want to breastfeed. I haven't ever like questioned whether or not I want to breastfeed, and I obviously want to pump, so whatever like the babies are good with, it's good with me. And then we'll probably just have to supplement.
I'm gonna have to shave the hair on my nipples if I don't like that.
Oh my gosh. That would be helpful if you could get some milk going. What is the strangest way that your body has changed? Probably just like I've always had like a flat stomach, and so now I have like, I'm only halfway through this pregnancy and I'm like almost the size of like somebody full term. Well, I am the size of somebody full term. So it's just weird because I'm not used to like carrying around this extra like weight. I'm obviously the heaviest I've ever been in my life, and so it's weird. And then just like now I'm feeling the moving and feeling body parts in my body, and I'm like, what is happening? It's a little strange, but it's really cool. Like it's honestly the best feeling. Has your sex drive increased or decreased? We can't really.
No, we don't. So it's kind of non-existent.
Yeah, I feel like it's I don't know. For me, it's increased. Like I would like to, but it just hasn't really worked. Every time that we've tried, we've had issues.
I think for me, it's like decreased because I don't want to cause any problems.
Yeah, so. He gets really nervous, and then we've just had issues with it, so
we just don't do it.
We've just steered clear of even messing with it. There's no point.
It's been a long 84 years.
Seriously, it's tough. That's like honestly, it's really hard. I'm not gonna lie, it's really difficult, but it's okay. It is what it is. Will you be bringing up your children with religion? Yes.
Praise Jesus.
They're gonna know. Oh look, I got my little
preacher
God hoodie on. They'll know who God is, and I'd eventually like to get them into like church and stuff, but just we have a lot going on right now. They're definitely gonna know who God is though.
Preach, preacher.
How does your hair feel? It feels great.
This shit is immaculate.
It's so long and
this hair is immaculate.
Healthy.
And shiny.
It is shiny. I like it. It's very nice. Prenatals are helping in the pregnancy in general. What's your favorite part of pregnancy right now? What's your favorite part of pregnancy?
I don't have one.
I hate doing
She's moody.
With you.
She can't do nothing now. She waddles.
I do waddle.
Eats everything. It's like
it's good. I'm supposed to.
Tired all the time. Can't really do anything. Can't do anything.
My favorite part of pregnancy, since you can't answer, is probably just like, I don't know, I've grown a lot from this pregnancy and learned a lot about myself, and like,
what did you learn?
I've just learned a lot about myself.
What did you learn?
What did I learn?
Did you learn about yourself?
Yeah.
What did you learn?
What do you mean, what did I learn?
What have you learned?
You want me to go through a whole spiel on what I've learned about myself? I've learned a lot about myself, how strong I am, how my mental health is like honestly triggered a lot by me personally. Like I've been off my medication, so I'm responsible for that. I've learned, I don't know, how a woman's body can just change and like do so much and grow, and it's just crazy. I never knew like I was this strong, I guess.
Have you learned that you're mean to me all the time?
No, I'm not. You're a whiny baby.
I'm whiny.
What do you do for me time now that you're pregnant and you can't have wine? YouTube and school and work and eat. I love to eat. I honestly don't do very much like for myself besides like when I just rest. I just lay down and don't move. Watch TV sometimes.
Likes to play her iPad game.
I do have an iPad game that I like to play. Homescapes. I do like to do that. Did you start yoga? How are you doing with your walking and workouts?
Trash. She's doing not good.
I walk 30 minutes a day for sure. No, I do. I walk at least 30 minutes every day.
Where are you walking?
Well, most of the time it's at work, and I walk like 4 hours, and then my body's hurting. I've only went to the gym and walked twice. I walked at the beginning a couple times when I was still working out. Anyways, I always walk at least 30 minutes a day, for sure. That's not that much. Like yesterday I went shopping and I walked the whole time we were out for like 2 hours. I walk. I haven't started yoga yet. I still want to do that. I've been busy. I have no free time right now. What are a few things that you guys think the adjustment of going from just the 2 of you to 5 will affect you both as a couple most? Well,
time.
Yeah, time together.
Our time together, busyness and stress obviously is gonna be through the roof. So
sleep.
Trying to like take care of everything and not really being able to sleep and have time to ourselves, and just have to be like careful, like not taking out everything on each other, because it's gonna happen. Or the babies. For sure, it's gonna be a lot. Like I think like my biggest concern as far as our relationship is just like going through these changes together and like working together. And like he said, like just not taking it out on each other and like doing this as a team, because it is hard. I mean, like nobody's perfect. It's gonna happen, but we want to make sure like we're the best us for us and the babies. Like we have more to think about than just our feelings now. So what are some baby items you guys are for sure seeing yourselves needing the most with having 3 to take care of? There is a couple things that I know we're gonna like really need 3 of. We're registering for obviously like 3 bassinets. Well, we're gonna buy 3 bassinets. We're gonna register for 3 cribs, 3 stroller, well, not 3 strollers, but 3 car seats. We're gonna register for like a double and a single stroller. Actually, we already got the double stroller, which is nice. 3 babysitters. Yeah,
babysitters. Can we register for those? 3 amounts of diapers, clothes, washcloths, burp rags, bibs, binkies. There's a lot of stuff though that I have decided we're not gonna order 3 of, just random stuff like bathtub things. Like we don't need 3 of everything. So we definitely had to like have a come to Jesus meeting and sit down and decide like what stuff we really needed 3 of and what we don't, which is still a learning process. I feel like we still don't really know. Will you take a break from YouTube once the babies come, or will we get to see you weekly?
Hell no.
No, I am not taking a break.
Whole thing.
Yeah, we're gonna be doing the whole thing.
You guys,
the good, bad, and ugly.
Free birth control.
You can have free entertainment because it's gonna be
everything.
a lot.
I'm filming everything. I'm gonna get my own camera and I'm just gonna walk around with it on my head. I'm just gonna get a GoPro.
Seriously, we've talked about that.
Just a GoPro, just wear it.
Somehow, because obviously like it's our channel now, and then like when the triplets get here, it'll be all 5 of our channels. We're kind of still like strategizing how we're gonna like sort of run this together, because he has a business, so like that's his main focus obviously, but with us,
this is mainly her business.
Yeah, this is mainly mine, so it's like we still want him to be a part of it and our family be a part of it, but we're just trying to like learn how we're gonna incorporate and stuff. I want to film as much as we can through everything. Like I don't care where you guys are gonna see like the worst of the worst from us, but also the best, like, and the greatest memories and blessings. So no, I will be present on YouTube. You guys will see it all. We'll be here ready to go. What's your biggest craving? What's the thing you have missed the most during pregnancy so far? The thing I've missed the most is wine. I love wine. It's not even like I don't even miss like drinking with friends or anything really. I miss wine with my meals. That's really like it. That's all I haven't. I miss sushi. I love sushi. I can't eat sushi and I love sushi. I think my biggest craving, I don't know. They're all over.
She doesn't really have one. It's just they change every week.
They're like all over the place.
I don't think she has one this week yet.
I think I'm back on smoothies again this week. I've been craving them really bad today.
Well, let's go get a smoothie after this.
Okay.
On you.
No, on you.
No names are picked out either.
Yeah.
We have one.
We have one name.
That's it.
One name. I don't know if we've fully announced. People have asked a lot, are we doing like ABC names since they're ABC?
We're trying. I think we'll be able to get it.
We're trying to do C, D, and E because I'm A, he's B, so we're gonna do C, D, and E. But it's really tough.
Yeah.
We've only come up with one name.
Once we get the genders picked out, I think it'll be easier.
Picked out? You're gonna go pick them out. Once we know the genders after this weekend, we think we'll be like a little bit better about picking them. It's just really hard right now because we don't know what they are, so we're gonna have to come up with 6 names, like 3 girl, 3 boy. So it's just tough. But we have our E name picked out, so we still need C and D. From your previous video, how has your mental health been since the beginning of your pregnancy to now? I had a really bad mental health day yesterday actually, and I was just really, really down in the dumps, but then I don't know, God like really pulled me out of it. Like it was the craziest experience. I posted about it on Facebook, but we, as in me and the babies, not we, me and you, but we've been just pushing through. We're doing okay. I think, some days definitely are harder than others, and like honestly my biggest stress is just like finances and like keeping up with everything I'm doing right now, but for the most part I've done pretty well with it, and I'm honestly really proud of myself for how I've adjusted to being like off all of my medication. So for the most part I do do good. I have my times, but I do decent. What are some goals you want to accomplish once the trips are born? My biggest goal when they're born is saving money, preparing for our future and them for their future, and just having, I don't want them to go without anything.
For me, I think it's just obviously have the money and be stable, be able to get our own house and like kind of start our journey by ourselves. And I want to make sure that like we're just, you know, continuing with YouTube and my art and stuff, because like that's how we're gonna be able to like live lives and give the lives to them that we haven't been able to have. So I think our goals are just to like do more with what we have, because we are bigger than 2 now.
What gives you the most anxiety about being a mother to triplets? Probably just like giving them all equal love and like making sure they're like taken care of and not taking things out on them. Like I know it's gonna be so hard, and like they're babies, like they don't know, like, you know what I mean? So just taking care of them and meeting all their needs, I would say. What's your biggest anxiety?
Probably my biggest anxiety is just want to make sure they're like taken care of again and have everything they need and they don't go without as well. I just don't want them to have a life I live, which will never happen. Sometimes I think I have a fear of like not being good enough, if that makes sense. I don't know.
You'd be great. What are you guys doing to prepare to parent together in the healthiest way, as well as for yourselves and your relationship mentally and physically?
Watch Dr. Phil every day, Oprah, all the TV shows.
I want to start reading like triplet books soon and just kind of like preparing for that, and like the NICU. I'm also registering for like a journal where we can journal during their stay at the NICU, because that's going to be really mentally draining, and so I think that'll be cool for them to like look back on. We're just trying to take care of ourselves right now and our relationship, and that's honestly like all I've been doing. That's what we've been doing, is just taking care of ourselves. What are your plans as far as everyday life with triplets when they get here?
Don't have
Great
one.
idea. We have no idea. We're just winging it. Will you have extra help on the daily? Yes, it's very helpful that Braxton works from home. I'm like working very part-time right now. I'm hoping at the point that they get here, I'll be completely working from home. And my mom works from home, so that's why we moved in here, is to have like all that additional help and like a bigger space for figuring everything out.
They have grandparents to help too.
Yeah.
So
one of the biggest changes I think we're gonna have to make is like just scheduling and like figuring out what it looks like preparing for 5 of us instead of just 2 of us. That does include like YouTube school, him working out, him doing his art. Like it's just a lot.
Yeah, like
we have
I
to
don't
adjust
honestly
a lot.
like know how much I'm gonna be able to work, you know, when they come out. Like
it's gonna be
which is gonna be crucial, because like we have to push and keep working to provide and stuff. So it's like, especially with me working from home, she's gonna need help. So it's just.
But you also don't want to miss out on time that you're never gonna get back of them being
Right.
little and growing up. So it's just a lot. We have a lot to schedule. How do you manage looking so good while growing 3 humans?
Because she's a dime. That's why she's my baby mama.
That's so sweet.
You think I might have 3 kids, triplets with the ugly woman? No. Nuh-uh.
Are you having strange dreams while being pregnant? I heard some women do. Yes, I have some really weird off-the-chart dreams, which I'm not even going to talk about, but this last week I had some really like sad, scary dreams, so I'm hoping those go away soon, because those are not fun. I don't like those. Do you want all one gender or a mix?
Mix, please.
Yeah.
I want some Neapolitan triplets.
I really wanted a mix from the beginning. Now I'm just to the point where as long as like they all come out healthy, we're gonna be fine regardless. I think like the fact that we're probably not having more kids.
We're not.
Is.
And I know I said it on the channel before, I only wanted 2, and a couple months later I got hit with 3. But we're not having any more kids. Like 3
maybe
is,
like adopting
3 is my cut off. I'm not doing.
We'll see. Quote this video.
It ain't gonna be with me if you have a kid.
I think that's the only thing that makes me want a mix of genders.
Yeah, well.
Like if I knew we were having more kids, I wouldn't care regardless, but I think there's pros and cons of having all one and a mix.
Lord.
I think it's cuter when they're all the same gender, to be honest.
We'd try to have kids again, and we'll have quadruplets, and they'll all be the same. the same as the 3 we already had, and then we're just stuck with 12 kids for no reason.
7 girls.
You can just find my grave right there.
But no, I think that genders, at first we were really concerned about it. Now it's becoming less of like, we're just excited to know what they are so we can like get stuff ready for them. But I think 3 triplets of the same gender are actually like cuter, but I want to be a boy mommy and a girl mom. So I don't know, it's kind of hard.
Well, if they're the same, you're gonna be a one mom.
I know. What symptoms, side effects have you had so far? I've posted a lot of like update videos on all of that, so I won't go too much into that. My main symptoms are really just being tired, and lately it's been like a lot of pain, like just physical pain, like my joints and like my belly and stuff. Nausea has been really bad. Are you scared to give birth? No, because I worked as a surge tech. I've worked in labor and delivery at St. Luke's Hospital, which is where we're delivering at. I didn't work at this location, but I know the whole process. I know what happens. I know what can happen. I know what to prepare for emergencies. It helps that I've already worked in that environment and I already know what I'm going into. Plus, I'm having a C-section, so I'm gonna be numb and the recovery is gonna be worse than the actual birth. So
I'll probably be on the floor knocked out from seeing any type of blood.
I was a little bit sad about like not having a vaginal delivery, but now I'm like kind of thankful because I get to just like, I get to skip the contractions. I get to skip all like the bad things. Like it's just ridiculous. I just try to ignore you, but you just keep going. What makes you more nervous, 3 girls or 3 boys? Both options are amazing. 3 girls.
3 girls.
Hormones.
Girls
are tougher to raise. I don't care what anybody says.
If there's 4 of her.
My ideal pick for genders, because somebody asked, that would be 2 boys and a girl.
Yeah, that would be ideal.
That would be like
one girl's cool, you know.
Yeah, honestly, like 3? I just want to be a girl mom, but girls are really tough. So 3, no way. That's
dealing
scary.
with this. Couldn't be me. Might be me. Hope it's not.
How has this positively and or negatively impacted your relationship with Braxton? For the most part, we've been better since after the triplets. We've been better after finding out that there's triplets and stuff. Like we've been closer and like more connected than before, I think.
I break my back for her.
We have a little bit more stress, so the arguments sometimes can be like we just bicker about stupid crap sometimes.
We just bickered before we shot this video.
Yeah, we really did.
I went and left, got Chipotle.
He left me while we were supposed to be filming, and I just sat here and then he came back.
Came back.
He tried to be dramatic, but he came back. How many kids are you guys wanting in all? 2. I wanted 3, so I'm winning. I think it'd be fun to adopt a baby later, but Braxton said no.
Yeah, we'll see. Fun. So fun.
A little baby. Do you want the babies to be cheerleaders by the time they walk? I don't really care, honestly. I want them to do whatever makes them happy, and as long as they're involved in something and they're not just sitting at home, I'll be good. Like, I just want them to be successful and like do some college sports
outgoing
and stuff. Yeah.
That's what she was looking for.
Sure, that. How's your pregnancy going? Pretty good. It's okay. It's really not been too bad for me. He's so dramatic. Ignore him. It's been fine. God, my hips hurt.
You alright?
My hips hurt. Are you still working, and how has work been since you found out? Yes, I'm still working, but very part-time, like just a couple days a week usually, and I do multiple different jobs at work. So YouTube, I'm now monetized. I haven't actually fully announced that I'm monetized, so I'm making money off my channel, and I'm hoping that will help me to be able to stay home with the babies more and not have to work by the time they get here. So thank you guys seriously so much for making that possible. It is hard though at work when I'm like on my feet for a really long time. I get really really sore, so I try not to work more than like 2 days in a row. How scared and nervous are you? I don't know.
I'm scared.
I'm nervous, but I think I'll be more nervous when they actually get here. Like right now, I'm just kind of chilling because it's like we're still
I don't know anything about a child, so I'm really nervous.
He's only held 1 baby and like never changed a diaper, anything, fed a baby, so.
I don't even know how I'm really supposed to hold a baby. I just know I'm supposed to hold a neck. That's why I'm like, and I treat him like it's like a carton of eggs. Like I don't want to drop it. I don't want to look at it. I don't want to break it. So I'm just like.
Our friends just had a baby.
I'm really uncomfortable around babies.
Our friends just had a baby, and it's his god baby, and he's just like.
I'm just like, I want to hold her, right? But then like when she starts crying, I'm like
panicking. I can physically see him getting uncomfortable
like stress,
and sweating, and I'm like,
and she just lets me sit there and suffer.
No, I helped you. You're such a liar. It's so funny. Somebody asked, are you worried at all if one of your babies won't make it? Praying everything goes perfect for you guys. Yes, but we just try not to even think about it. We just keep that out of our heads because it's not going to do any good for us or, you know, the pregnancy. So we just keep praying. Like I literally pray every night that they all get here healthy, and that's why I say like when they are here and they get here healthy, like my anxiety is going to be way less. But as of right now, we're just taking it one day at a time. Every day that they're in there cooking is a day that we succeeded. So when will you know the genders? This weekend. Sunday. This weekend, you guys got 3 days, and we're going live 3:30 p.m. Central Standard Time, going live, and then we're dropping a video that night at 7 p.m. So
what video is that?
A day in the life.
Day in the life. And we're both gonna try with our phones, probably gonna film the reveal, like the decorations and people's reactions and their guesses, and then like after the reveal, you know, I'll try to find somebody to videotape that whole thing.
I want to put a group together of the people who guess the genders right.
Yeah, and just,
I think that'll be fun.
I think just the whole reveal would be fun to document.
Yeah, it's gonna be a blast. I'm excited. What's the thing you were most excited for about having triplets?
Taxes. I will be big balling in January. February, I'm getting a Rolls Royce. I'm rolling.
No, it's going to a house. Anywho, I'm excited to see all their different personalities and just see like what they look like. Like it's literally half of me and half of like the person I love more than anything in the world. How cool is that?
It's really cool.
It is cool. And they're all gonna look different. Well, the identical twins I guess will look the same, but I don't know, I've seen identical twins look different too.
I haven't, so.
Okay. But I'm done with this conversation.
I think that's it. If you have any more questions, comment them down below.
Yeah, or we can do another Q&A. If you guys want a part 2,
send us more. Well, we need more questions for that. So if you have more questions, you gotta post them. Don't be shy. Don't be scared of it. We gonna answer you. Yeah, we answered. I think I answered all of them. I really tried to get to. When we do a Q&A, I post it on my Facebook, my Instagram. We have a YOLO that people can anonymously send questions in through Snapchat. Then you only live once. That's the motto.
I just try to answer anything and any comments that people leave on YouTube asking questions. I try to answer. Yeah, I love you guys very much. We love you.
I love you.
Sunday, we know what these babies are, and yeah, a couple of new updates. We have a Facebook page for the triplets. We have had a couple of requests on the channel, which I know he hasn't seen probably, to make an Instagram page for the triplets, which I already told him I wanted to do.
Good idea.
We're going to be doing that at some point. Just give me a little bit of time. My registry link will be posted after this weekend once I add some gender stuff that's specific to what genders we're having, because we don't obviously know. Right now, everything's gender neutral. Yeah, the Facebook page for the triplets is up. I'll put that down in the description box.
If you guys really want to send us stuff, we can get a P.O. box. I never really thought of that.
Yeah, so. Well, I had a lot of people ask if they could like ship stuff to us or diapers. They have extra stuff. And
which we really appreciate it.
We will use it, I promise.
So
but
we'll figure that out.
We're going to look into the P.O. box thing. That was a good job remembering that. I don't think, is anything else you want to say? I hope
you guys enjoyed this video. We love you guys. Stay tuned on Sunday. Coming.
Set your reminders. I'll have a reminder post dropped. My goal is like Thursday, when after this comes out, I'll have a scheduled event for the live so that you guys can set reminders on it and be present and be there. We're really excited to have you guys be a part of it and documenting this journey. And I know I appreciate like the love that you guys give from me and Braxton and our babies. Like we're really, really blessed with you guys for sure.
Thanks guys.
Thank you for watching. We'll see you in the next video.
See ya.